going for Carly and for all the comedians you've seen tonight. Yeah. Keep it going for your bartender and everybody. Yeah. How you guys feeling? You guys feeling good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys drinking tonight? Anybody drinking?
Not yet.
Drinking? Not yet? You guys are drinking? Cool. Disclaimer, I'm a lot funnier if you're like north side of 6 shots. So keep that in mind. I really like to play games. I'm really into games, all sorts of games, like sports, video games, board games. I want to invent a game because I feel like if you invent a game, you can cheat and bend the rules so that you always win at the game. Like the guy who invented chess. I feel like the guy who invented chess was originally just playing checkers with cool looking pieces. And then the second he started to lose, he was like, oh yeah, this horse piece can jump over every other piece. And my queen can pretty much do anything. The guy who's playing was like, what? So my king should be able to do a lot then, right? He's like, no, actually that's the worst piece. He can only move one space at a time, and if I capture him, he'd lose the game. He's actually a liability on the board. Anybody here smoke weed? Anybody smoke weed? Yeah? Cool. Okay, you guys kind of went for it. Sometimes people will gauge the room first before they answer that, but you guys want it's cool. It's 2016, go for it. That's awesome. I like smoking weed. I like when I'm high and I see other people that are high because I feel like I'm in a secret club. Like, yo, what's up? Give them the nod. But it sucks when I'm high and they're not, but I think they are. So I'm like, yo, what's up? They're like, who the fuck is this kid? Oh, they know now. I like to get high, but not too high. Like, not God-fearing high where you're praying you can be sober again. Like, you know you're too high when you scroll through the contacts in your phone for like 15 minutes looking for a good song to play. That's never a good sign for anything. I was high the other day, and I was online, and I just had nothing to do. I was bored, so I called my girlfriend, and I was like, hey, you got anything for me to do? And she's a psychology major, and she's like, well, I've got this psych personality test you can take. So I was like, okay, that sounds like a way to pass a couple hours. So it was just, you just pick one or the other, what your personality is, and you find out, you know, what your temperament is or whatever. I don't know psychology, but... So, maybe I was high, but I was so confused by this the first question they asked me is, are you more routinized or whimsical? And I was like, well, I don't know if I know the definition of whimsical enough to, like, answer this straight up. I was taking it, like, really seriously, like it mattered what I said. But, so I'm like, okay, and I'm, like, thinking of whimsical. And when you think of whimsical, you're like, you know, whimsy, like on a whim. And that was the motion I just did with whimsy. And then I was like, but if somebody called me whimsy, I'd be like, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, if you did that to me? So I was like, let me look up the definition of whimsical to figure out what this is before I answer this. And the definition that Google gives you is acting or behaving in a capricious manner. So I was like, okay, maybe in a sentence. You give me a sentence, I can figure out whimsical. You can look this up. This is not a joke. This is the sentence Google gives you for the word whimsical. The whimsical arbitrariness of autocracy. So now I have 7 words I don't know. And I was so pissed off. I was like, dude, fuck this word. Fuck whimsical. I'm just going with routinized. Let's move on. And the ironic thing is that was really whimsical of me to do. That's the weird thing about it. Oh my gosh. But I don't like that. I don't like using the internet how it's supposed to be used, like for knowledge and shit. It's much more fun to just fuck around on there, you know? Just see weird shit. I like going on World Star Hip Hop. You guys know World Star Hip Hop? Oh, most people do know it. Some people don't know World Star Hip Hop. If you don't know WorldStarHipHop.com, it's a great website where you can watch like fat women fighting a Dairy Queen at 3 in the morning. It's awesome. There's weaves, there's grease and burger buns flying. It's cool. Oh, welcome guys. How you doing?
Hey.
You guys know WorldStarHipHop.com? Yeah. Hell yeah. I'd go drove for that, but hell yeah. My favorite thing to see on WorldStar is the fight comps. They have fight comps of the month. It used to be fight comp of the week, but now it's fight comp of the month. I don't know if people are fighting less or if people are recording it less, but we need to stop this and start fighting again as a country, all right? And for my entertainment. The coolest thing about the fight comp is you can watch all the best street fights from around the world, which is great for me because I can watch from a safe distance behind my computer screen while I don't have to worry about getting punched. Because I have like the face of someone who would get their ass kicked. It's happened before. I mean, it's true. But and I watch those videos and I get so hyped up, like I'll shadow box in my mirror for like 45 minutes. Like, fuck, I fucking wish somebody would. Like, that's not me. I'm soft, man. I'm soft. It's like Drake and then me, and Drake has 2 albums called Take Care and Thank Me Later, which are the most politely named hip-hop albums of all time. There's a new EP coming out called I Chew God Bless You. It's tough for me being a white hip-hop fan because I can't rap. I love rap music, but I can't rap all the words because I'm white. I gotta do like the Kids Bop version. Like, it's weird. Like J. Cole has a song where he goes, I came fast like 911 in white neighborhoods, and when I'm with my black friends, I just have to be like, that is accurate, I guess. I don't know what you want to say. There's another song where he goes, I put my wifey in some Dolce and put some chains on my niggas like I own slaves. But like, I can't say that as a white guy, you know? I mean, I just did, but like, I can't around like my black friends. When that song comes on, I have to be like, I put the wifey in some Dolce and put some that's not Coldplay. What is this? What is? He's like, dude, it's connected to your phone. I'm like, Spotify. Spotify's doing that. So that's fun. What else is new? I gotta be honest with you guys, white people are pissing me off recently. Seriously. Well, really, all people piss me off. Maybe I'm just angry. But like little things people say will piss me off. Like the other day I was waiting in line for the bathroom and I was the only person in line. And this guy walked out and he said, it's all yours. I'm like, I fucking know, that's why I'm standing here. I'm not moral support cheering you on, like, hey, you sounded great in there, man. Everything sounded nice, great bowel movement, you know? Said there was a sign, it was wash hands, employees only, but you did it anyway out of the kindness of your heart. What a guy. High five him. And that's not why the fuck I'm there. Even if I wasn't there, even if there were other people in line, I know it's all me. That's how a fucking line works. Like, I didn't expect you to go to the 3rd person line, give him the key, and be like, nah, it's not your day. And if he did do that, I'd respect him. That's a power move. But here's why white people are pissing me off is because we keep trying to name, like, large zoo animals, white names, and, like, humanize them. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to name every, like, anaconda in the zoo. Every large serpent has to have a name. I can't go see the alligator exhibit. I gotta see James, the alligator. Like, this is James. He's a 15-foot gator. He's so sweet, so nice. And the whole time I'm just waiting for her to get put in like a death roll or something. Like, he's so sweet. Oh my god! Oh my god! Fuck! Fuck! Get him off! Fuck! 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 So he's been alive for 18 years, been here for 5, keep going. They're always like, he's the sweetest. I'm like, can we call a spade a spade? He's a fucking 15-foot gator, he's not the sweetest. James fucking hates you, James hates all of us. That's why there's this barrier here. It's not keeping me from him, it's him from me. I'm not gonna go up and like tickle him from behind. Like, oh. And some of you are like, well, what does that have to do with white people? Let me explain. White people piss me off because I started thinking of this because of this Jonathan the lion died in the Houston Zoo like 2 weeks ago. And not all my white Facebook friends were mad at it, but only my white Facebook friends were mad at it. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, this lion I never met, he just died. He's so sweet. Like, he was so sweet. And it just pisses me off because I'm like, this is why there's so racism in America, not because white people, we don't like other people, we just don't see shit around us. Like, here you have this lion that was taken from Africa, put in chains, forced to work for free, and then given some white-ass name like Jonathan, and you're just, like, cool with it. Like, you know what I mean? Is that uncomfortable for you guys? That's uncomfortable for white people. I get it. That's not the only reason racism's still in America, by the way. It's just an example. There's still clans and hundreds of years of institutionalized racism in the entire south of the country. But that's just a reason, and it pisses me off because I just want to be like, that's not his fucking name. Like, no one from Africa was ever named Jonathan, ever. Like, just someone just fucking named him that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a good thing that we're naming these animals like these white people names. Maybe if Harambe had been named Spencer, he wouldn't have been gunned down. I don't know. Maybe he would have gotten like a strict verbal warning or a talking to or something. Everything would have been great. Is that uncomfortable? That's okay. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
Guys, guys. Give it up for Peter. Rest in peace, Ronaldo. All right, guys, this next comedian.